Hello, Boundless citizens. Boundmore here in yet another fortnightly episode. The end of year is near, and it's been over a year since Monumental bought the game, so no wonder some players start pressing for more info and communication from the new owners. Just thought I would mention this, not because of the little drama that ensued from it, but because of how it led to this post by Tiggs, our community manager, basically reiterating that they will say something when there's something to say. We will know when the transfer of ownership is finished. Till then, let's enjoy the game. We have a few weeks of relative quiet before Utmas kicks in and it starts raining snow meteors again. What can one do before the event activities take over? Well, why not do some easy experience by using this region experience farm? It's hiding under rather inconspicuous name of Shorty and Woofy. So the sign here won't tell you that there is experience farm in there. I myself only know because Ziavcha told me. Kudos to the Master Explorer. So, when inside you can see some farm portals, including region experience. It's a small world, so 34 regions only, but it's still a sizable chunk of experience and it's all free and easy to get. So why not visit this pretty sovereign and give the owners some footfall? And as I mentioned, there are also other farms there, so you can use it need be. Leaving footfall for another community-friendly player is what you can do here as well. I'm talking about Iona. I hope I said it right. And Iona's sovereigns. What I admire here is the readiness to do little things for others, like changing block colors on request. So in this case, anyone who asked for a needed color of a specific block could get it. Iona has 4 sovereigns altogether, according to his post at least. One is accessible directly from main Dragon Hub, and it is Tier 4 world. Unaccessible at the moment of recording, but don't worry, I'm sure it's temporary. Many public sovereigns get locked for periods of time. It might be due to building or rebuilding going on there, or to allow busy farming areas to regenerate. All the other Iona's worlds are high-tier gem planets, all accessible from Dragon high-tier network. You can find 2 portals in Shadow tier, planetary hub. Both are corrosive worlds, so if you are Amethyst lover, you might like to check them. Mining is not all the worlds offer to you, and there are portals inside that lead to other farming locations like Lim or Black Glass. Again, any of the worlds can be locked at any time temporarily, so if you see that's the case, just come back at a later date. The final sovereign of Iona is a diamond world that you can get to from Houches. Anyways, Dragon Planetary again, and I will leave the pronunciation of this famous world to you. I usually call it Houches. Portal leads directly to Diamond Mine here, and there are 2 more mining locations available with direct portals, as you can see. All in all, great little sovereign collection, and kudos to Iona for keeping those public and offering color changing of blocks to other players as well. Another player I want to give a shout to is, oh boy, pronunciation trouble coming. Rose. Roasty? Okay, can I just short it to Row? I think it sounds cool and using it will save me blushes. Anyways, the reason I'm talking about Row is the Color Museum project. Not the first in history, of course. Idea of displaying items in colors of the known worlds or in all available tints goes back to the early access times. But I always take interest in new projects. Somehow, despite dormant state of the game, new players start playing and old ones keep coming back and they come with ideas. So, here we are on Angel. The museum is still unfinished, but you can see the concept. There is the main hall, and on the side we have long rooms displaying around 20 different colors each. The whole museum is arranged by in-game color ID. And if you take a look inside, you can see that it's dedicated to showing all known natural blocks in every possible tint. So in every section dedicated to a specific color, there are soils, trunks and foliage, rocks of all kind, gravel, sand, sponge, tangle and all the weird ones, and of course gleam. At the moment, gleam displayed in sections is the only lighting available, which in case of darker colors leaves the place rather dim, and that makes it hard to appreciate all the blocks shown. Maybe some light along the halls could help here. As a decoration, there are bats attached to gleam ceiling in the color sections. Cool idea. I wonder if the spiders will be added too. Or maybe Urti dolls. I was curious how this place looks from outside as well. So I found a way out, and as you can see, it's actually dug in. Several layers of soil were removed, and the roof of the museum is more or less level with the surrounding area. So it's not something you would see from far running around the planet, as it's not raised above the ground level, really. Anyways, looking forward to see it finished sometime in the future. It's already a cool place, even if unfinished, so why not visit and give it a look, and give some love to Row in form of footfall. Alrighty. As always, to summarize the last 2 weeks of Boundless life, I will show you some of my own in-game work. I kept working around the lake and cliffs and the candle holes. This time I worked on the cliffs on both ends of both bridges, or dams, if you want to call them that. I'm still not sure what they are. Anyways, the cliff islands on both shores, they needed some corridors and passages and connections, allowing easier walking around the entire setup. I went for local colors again, but a bit different combination comparing to the halls and caves I worked on inside the big Sawtooth Mountain. Floors and ceilings are the same, but different walls this time, and also different decorative elements, like these narrow arches spaced out along corridors. The tallest cliff island got itself a proper door entrance and a bridge to the road. Also, I always wanted to have a climb to the top, but at first I planned stairs inside the mountain. However, I changed my mind in the last moment and went for sort of gallery carved in walls of the cliff, spiraling around and leading to the top. I still need to do some decorating and lighting, but the general look of it is there for you to see already. I really like the way it turned out, even before adding light and decorations. Okie dokie folks, that's it for this episode of Fortnightly. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and share if you find it amusing or entertaining and or useful. And most of all, remember to stay boundless.